I don't need to tell you that taxes are killing you financially. Just compare the amount of money you're making in wages with the small amount you get to take home in your take-home pay. That's the bad news. The good news is home-based business owners get more tax breaks than any other category of taxpayer. That means you can easily change the amount of money you're paying in taxes. Change means reduce, dramatically reduce. Hi, I'm Ron Mueller. I'm the author of Home Business Tax Savings Made Easy, the only plain English guide to home business tax savings. I've been studying and teaching this information for 10 years, and I'd like to share some of my experiences and some of my knowledge with you today. How much money are you currently paying in taxes? Most people honestly don't know. But here's how you can get a rough idea of what you're paying. Imagine how much money you're paying for your housing payment, your mortgage, or your rent. Add to that the transportation costs. That's your car payments and gas payments, etc. Now add food costs. That's the grocery store, it's dining out, it's drive-thrus, all of that. Now add your health care costs, the non-reimbursed part of your health care expenses, your premiums, your co-pays, and all of those medical expenses that are not reimbursed at all by your health care insurance. Add those numbers together. Guess what? The amount of money you're paying in taxes is probably more than you're paying in your housing payment, transportation, food, and health care combined. That's how much taxes are killing you. But that can change because it is possible for you to reduce dramatically, legal, ethically, and morally, of course, the amount of money you're required to pay in taxes, and that's by having a home-based business, even on a part-time basis. See, Congress decided just a few years ago that it would be good for the American economy if every taxpayer had a part-time home-based business that they could ramp up to full-time if they had to on short notice. What that means is if you go to work tomorrow and you find out you don't have a job, your company got downsized, right-sized, cap-sized, whatever it got, what you got was unemployed. Congress said instead of that taxpayer going home to look up the address of the unemployment office, what if they went home and ramped up their part-time business to full-time? That's better for the economy overall in America, and it's better for the taxpayer, him or herself. So what they did was pass a series of tax deductions specifically for home-based business owners, specifically to encourage taxpayers to start and to continue running a home-based business. How do you qualify? That's very easy. They made only two requirements. One is you've got to work your business on a regular and consistent basis, which has been defined by the tax courts as little as 3 to 4 hours a week. The second requirement is even easier. You need to prove you have a profit intent. Intent. Get that. You don't even need to be profitable. You don't need to even have made a penny's worth of income before you qualify for the tax breaks. As soon as you have a profit intent, trying to make a profit, you qualify. And there are only 6 major deductions you really need to understand. And if you get your arms around that, get a good working knowledge of just the right 6 tax deductions that Congress passed for home business owners, the result of that will be an extra $3,000 to $6,000 in tax refund, cash in your pocket, and you don't have to wait till the end of the year. Congress made it possible for you to change the amount of money being withheld from your paycheck for taxes so that less money is being withheld. That will put an extra $300 to $500 per month in your take-home pay. In most cases, that's for the average American working a full-time W-2 job. The cost of not having a home-based business is absolutely incredible. If you don't have a home-based business, or you have one but don't understand the tax deductions, I promise you overpaid your taxes by at least $100 last week. You're doing it again this week, and next week you'll overpay your taxes another $100. We're talking about $5,000 a year in overpaid taxes just because you don't qualify for the tax breaks Congress intended for home-based business owners. How do you change that? Get into a home-based business. Once you get into a home-based business, you'll qualify for all the tax breaks that Congress has made available for anyone who will start and continue operating on a consistent basis a legitimate home-based business, even on a part-time basis. You are the only person who can change the amount of money being withheld from your paycheck for taxes. By simply putting an extra 3 or 4 hours a week into a home-based business, you can increase your take-home pay by about $100 a week. Now think about this. What would it be like if you woke up on your favorite day of the week? That's Monday morning, right? Yeah, right. Okay, let's say Monday morning you wake up and when you reach over to hit the snooze alarm, what your hand falls on is a crisp $100 bill. There's a yellow Post-it note on that $100 bill with a handwritten note saying, you can do anything you want to with this money this week. Suggest you pay the cost of running your home-based business first, but you'll probably have some left and use that for whatever else you want. P.S. There'll be another $100 bill here on your nightstand every Monday for the rest of your working life as long as you're running a home-based business. What would it be like to put an extra $100 bill in your pocket or your purse every single week? That's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what Uncle Sam makes happen when you do your part, which is run a legitimate home-based business on a part-time basis with a profit intent beginning now. Now, if you don't have a home-based business yet, it's costing you money to not have one. It does not cost money to have a home-based business. It costs money to not run one. So I'm going to make a suggestion to you. If you don't have a home-based business and you're not quite ready to do that yet, I'm going to ask you to do something for me starting tomorrow morning. When you get up from bed and get ready to go to work, when you're ready to leave for work, before you walk out your door to go to your car, open your kitchen window. Throw a $20 bill out that window and watch it blow away in the breeze to your neighbor's house. Do that the next day and the next day. And do that for as long as you can stand it until you realize it's costing you. You are throwing away about $20 in excess tax payments every single day just because you don't have a home-based business. Now, what's it require? Getting into a home-based business that you run at least 3 to 4 hours a week. It's not that big a deal to do. It's a big deal to not do. I'd like to encourage you to contact the person that gave you this audio and say, how soon can I get started? You can call them tomorrow, but that'll cost you $20. Why not call them today? I'm Ron Mueller, author of Home Business Tax Savings Made Easy. These are tax breaks specifically and only for home-based business owners. The first step is call the person who gave you access to this audio and ask them how you can get started. Then you'll qualify for the home business tax deductions. Thank you.